Sitting wall out from the dock, watching the waves roll off the rocks. She'll forever hold a spot inside my soul. We'd blister in the sun, we couldn't wait for night to come.
Time is 8:42. It's Friday. Good morning, everybody. On a hot day like today, what's better than a cold one to beat the heat? Now, we've all heard of the sommelier, which is, of course, the wine connoisseur or expert. Some restaurants have them. Well, I introduce you to Mirella Amato. She is the equivalent, but with beer, and it's called a cicerone. A cicerone is now, you know. So this is Beerology 101, and we're talking about the different brands. First of all, what are we talking about in terms of the different types of beer available right here in Ontario?
Well, these beers on the table are all brewed in Ontario, and there are actually over 150 beers.
Oh.
Yep, and the Ontario Craft Brewers Association, who I have here, are 25 breweries that are all over Ontario. They make so many different beers. You can tell even just by the color.
And you said earlier, we had Dr. Alan Logan on saying that wine is fantastic for the antioxidants for your skin, and you said the same is true for beer.
Beer has just as many antioxidants in it as wine, and has been proven to have the same health benefits.
In moderation, otherwise your liver takes a beating. So let's get started on the different types available. We see here such a range in color.
And so not only are they different in color, but they're different in flavor. I'm told we unfortunately can't sip today,
I know,
but I was thinking we could nose a little bit.
Okay.
This is the Optical Illusion. Check out this label. Cute. Are you getting grapefruit on the nose there?
Yeah, citrusy.
So along with that citrus grapefruit quality comes a distinct bitterness.
There's the brand.
And that's great with some sharp cheeses like a cheddar.
Okay.
And I find sometimes pairing beer with food is a great way to bring people into beer.
Just as you do with wine and cheese, beer also complements cheese quite a bit.
A lot of cheese experts actually think that beer is a better pairing for cheese.
You're kidding.
Yeah, look it up. I think it's because, well, two things. First of all, the bubbles in the beer will scrub oils off your palate.
Okay.
So it refreshes between every bite. Yeah. And also beer can be a little bit, cheese can be a little bit salty, and beer, because it's over 90% water, is very refreshing.
Takes the edge off it. Fantastic. So let's take a look at some of the
Back to some other beers.
Yes.
All right, so this is the Nickelbrook Maple Porter. And there's Canadian maple syrup in there. Ontario Craft Brewers try to use local ingredients whenever possible. Are you getting a bit of a chocolate note as well, maybe?
I do.
Or a coffee note? Yeah.
Dark
so that's
chocolate.
from the roasted grains. Any beer that you see that is this color will have that note in it.
Like that dark Guinness. But does it have that bitter, tart taste on the edge of it?
There will be a little bit of that in there.
A lot of people love that.
But you can temper that with a blue cheese, for example. That bolder flavor will complement a blue cheese very nicely.
I have to ask you about this. We are going to feature this website, which apparently is to die for, on our website. It is a special spinach and cheese. What type of cheese is this? Goat cheese?
Feta. It's a feta. And that's Howard Dabrowski. Do you know Live and Breathe down on College Street?
Yes.
Yes. So the chef from there, Howard Dabrowski, he developed this recipe for the Ontario Craft Brewers. It's on the website, and it's amazing with this beer. He devised it to go with this beer here, which is the Mill Street Wit.
Where are all of these beers available? Are they pretty much, you know, at the LCBO, or do you have to seek them out? How do you go about getting these?
Oh, I would say almost all of these are available at the LCBO. Also, this week is a great week to discover craft beer, because it's OCB week. It's Ontario Craft Beer Week all over the province. There's all kinds of events. There's a major festival at Sunnyside Pavilion tomorrow. Should be really fun.
Yes, that is happening at 1755 Lakeshore Boulevard. You can taste and eat your way through it. For more information, OntarioCraftBrewers.com. That's happening tomorrow. So make sure, if you like beer, or if you'd like to perhaps venture into the world of beer, that's the best way to do it. Right now, over to Kevin Frankish. Kev, who are you watching now? Thank you.
Oh, we're still watching the motorcade.